find a spot, mate. You're right.
Is this in here, Logs?
Yeah, mate.
Well, here we are again, Claremont, day number 8. We're 4 and 3, 4 days with gold and 3 days with zilch, and the last 3 being nothing. So we're out again today with Logan, and he's showing us around. We've got Jeff and also Ricky. So we've got 4 guys in an area now where there's known gold to come out of. So we've had a few targets already this morning, but nothing major, just lead shot and bits and pieces. So 7:30 now, we've had a couple of hours to get warmed up, so hopefully we can get on it soon, and someone I'm sure will pull that gold today. So that's right, stay with us. Going fast, would have missed that. See that? Completely. So there you go. So that's already shown Kogan. You can see where I shop.
You need a coffee.
Kogan. Hey Kogan, what's got a new nickname? That's right. Kogan. I've lost
Tell where he goes shopping online.
Oh, you know, it comes off my tongue easier than Logan. Kogan sounds a lot easier to me because I've shopped there many times before. So let's tick this target back.
Oh.
Back to reality.
It's a rust. Tin.
Lead. Sally's favourite. Look how tiny it is. Well, that's what you find when you go low and slow. Where are you, Kogan? He's going to laugh when I tell him that. New name, brother.
Oh.
Maybe we'll wait until he sees the video. He might not watch it, so I better tell him. Those of you guys interested in getting training from Kogan, it's going to stick now. You watch, I'll call him that. Okay. Yeah. Breathe. So any of you guys that want training from Logan,
Sorry.
I said it right, she's still laughing. Cricket, she's got the giggles.
Because I could tell how much you thought about it before you said it.
Got another signal, not Kogan, Logan. We've got another signal. He's over the 19-inch coil. X marks the spot there, and apparently it's really faint. He thinks it may be deep, and gonna have a look, see what's down there.
So I was just concentrating really hard. Just walking very slowly because I'm not far away from where the gold came up there. A couple more holes just down below, just where that tree stump is on the other side of the anthill was where I got mine yesterday.
Yeah.
So these are those really faint threshold breaks that we listen for deep nuggets. Continuously breaks the threshold, and you've really got to get the coil right over the top of the target.
Oof, that's faint. There's no way I would be even digging that. I know what you mean though.
It pulled me up in my tracks because there was
Is
grass, and I thought
yeah.
maybe it was the grass initially, but
yeah.
I checked the grasses around it, and I'm quite well balanced at the moment, so it's definitely not the grass. But I'll just take a little bit off this with my whip. Being so close to that other gold, I've got to
slow
investigate
down.
every little thing, and because I know the ground is very deep here, so hopefully it brightens up a little bit. Two ways. And it's not moving around.
No,
like the best response is somewhere here.
But it's a wide area too, which sounds deep.
Yeah, so if it was ground noise, it would tend to move around a little bit. The machine would balance better over here, and then all of a sudden you'd have a noise here, and then you might like swing back and forth a couple of times, it'll balance over here, and then all of a sudden you'll start getting real weird sounds over here, and then, like it'll just slightly move off center all the time. But this target,
so just for our viewers, this is the reason you come and see Logan. If this is a deep target, he's more than well probably paid for his tuition fees over and over. So this is what we're saying. Make sure you come and see someone and do your training. So let's see what this is. I'm interested now.
Yep.
Like,
you want to try the 14-inch coil on it?
I'd
See
love
what
to.
sort of response you get?
Yep. Isn't it?
It's an inch off. I'm going to keep your machine on because I like digging 14-inch holes, not 22-inch holes. So, being a 9-inch coil,
we could get the SDC out.
We could.
Yeah.
Just give that a nice swing, nice and slow over it. We want to energise it, so just a nice slow swing over it, Smokey, and we keep that coil plate on the ground now because we're pretty confident. We want to get as much energy down on that nugget as we can.
And slow, yeah?
Yeah, we really want to confirm on this swing that we've got a target.
In there, you reckon?
There's something in there.
Something in there.
Let's just take another inch off and see how we go. Straight away we're in the river gravels. There's not a lot of silt on top. Quite well, fairly decent in size because as we go down we tend to taper.
Yep.
Alright, that's really hard ground, so please be a target. Never
Jeff
give
and I
up.
both said we'd walk over this in a heartbeat. We wouldn't even stop.
Yeah.
Nice and slow again. We want it to be really bright now.
Ooh.
So that's going to be gold.
Heart rate just went up 10%.
Wow. Wow.
Cannot stress enough, Smokey, how much we
Wow.
slow down.
Wow.
That's a gold target, absolutely will be gold. I can tell you right now.
Wow.
Because all the local buckshot and steel and all that will never
Doesn't
get
sound
into
like
these
that.
river gravels.
Nah.
That's been there for
Yeah, but
200-300 million years. Yeah.
we're watching history, folks. This is it. You know, Logan's going to be the first person to touch this piece of gold, and he's confident. So we've got to be confident. He's been doing this for 10 odd years.
Yeah, I think it's about 9th anniversary.
9th anniversary. So
My
coming on
40th
10.
birthday will be my 10th anniversary of being a prospector, so
Wow. So if you were to guess now, Logan, what would you think this is?
who knows?
Yep.
Basically at the end of the day,
Yep. It's gold.
the bigger the rocks get, the bigger the gold gets.
Oh, we
So,
like that. This is history. I
Pretty
hope we've
fun,
got plenty of battery.
pretty fun thing we like to do is,
Yeah.
is the target still in or out?
I'd say, I reckon we're close.
It
Sounded quite bright, didn't it? when we
It
only
did,
took 3
the
inches
last
off?
one. I would say we're very close. I'm going to go out.
Okay.
You're going in.
Jess going in. Jay, what do you reckon?
I'm hoping in.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Good girl.
I'm hoping in. Don't you worry about that. I'm hoping in, but look, I'll go opposite and I'll go out, and it's a.
By the
it's
sound
a
of that
grand-
last swing over it, I'm going to say I took bugger all out and I'm already buggered, so it's probably still in.
Good, good. You want to be buggered. This is a good buggered.
Yeah. Let's go.
All right, here
Let's
we
go.
go.
Let's get over the signal.
Oh,
It's out.
no.
That's all right.
No.
That's all right.
Yeah, but the big rock came out, so
That's
all right.
true.
Somewhere in there. It'll be loud.
Oh, that's a beautiful noise, isn't it?
Should go a couple of grams, hopefully.
ooh,
So yeah, we just want to get rid of that. Flatten this out a little bit.
Flatten him out, then
And you're
go
just going to
over
toe
flat,
it in
straight
doing horseshoes.
Yep.
Yep. You'll hear it, don't worry.
So it's pretty much there at the top of the
Yeah,
coil.
just keep coming just slightly forward. Yeah, so it should be just around here somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, first, come on, let's go. What are you saying, Logan?
ooh.
2 grammer?
It should be a little bit over 2, I think.
Oh, this would be fantastic. That sounded good. Come in, Joe, look at this. First one to touch it. Here it comes.
Gotten very small.
Hopefully it's that bigger one.
That'll be it there.
Beautiful little one.
Yeah, maybe only 1.5 grams, but
That's
Who
fantastic.
cares? I'd be stoked.
still,
That's
I mean,
unreal.
at that depth, it shows the power of the
Has it got
19-inch
quartz
coil.
in it?
No, it's just
No?
got a little bit of that manganese
Oh,
dioxide.
manganese dioxide, yeah.
So it's a little bit rustic in its colour, but
Beautiful.
I mean that's probably 8 inches deep at 1.5 grams. So yeah, very faint signal. So
See, you can see
Thanks, Joe.
Logan. You can see he does this all the time. He's, you know, this is just business for him. But for Smokey and Jeff, we're wrapped, eh? We're just, I'd love to see that stuff. This
It's
is
actually
great.
exciting to see it come
You
out
know,
the ground.
No, it's so good. And I tell you what, how hard is that to pick up?
every
Yeah.
faint little variation, but obviously I had the indications. I dug gold here yesterday, so I stayed right on the spot where I got gold,
Yes.
and I worked very, very slowly, and I made sure I foot scraped every tiny little variation in the threshold. But if you saw that threshold variation, the little breaks in the threshold were consistent.
Yep.
I wasn't getting a different response from the machine every time I went over it.
Yeah.
I kept on getting the same break in the threshold in the same spot that I was swinging over it. So to me, that told me that there's some anomaly in the ground, and I need to investigate further.
Yeah.
Very easily, that could have been a hot rock, or could have been, you know, a little bit of wire at shallow depth, but just that tiny
always
dry
just
blower
make sure.
wire. So on the 19-inch coil, it would probably sound like a deep target, because it's not quite as sensitive. But
Yeah.
yeah, it goes to show that, you know,
Wow.
time and practice and patience and never giving up. You
Wow.
know,
Going slow.
going slow is a big part.
I tell you what, there's one thing that's everyone sort of has heard it go low and slow, and I tell you, it's so hard to do it because you instinctively want to cover ground, and that goes to show at 1.5 grams at that depth. I would have thought this machine would have sung, and it didn't. So it hasn't been more profound now than just seeing it happen live straight out of the ground. So, mate, well done.
Thank you. Yeah.
Well done. That's awesome. We're on the board. Well, Logan's on the board. So Jeff and I now.
Oh, yeah,
We've
no
seen it
pressure.
done. No pressure. Let's do it.